Did you have so we got our early running back fade from Scott. Did you have anybody, Graham, that you're just not touching in those early rounds?
I mean, I think Scott alluded to it, but it's Nick Chubb too. I can't pay the iron price for him, man. Like his target share dropped from 12% to 5% when Kareem Hunt played over their final 8 games. I mean, Kareem Hunt was top 6 in all of the receiving stats you look for in terms of routes run, receptions, targets. Obviously, new coaching staff. Maybe Kevin Stefanski views it a little bit differently. I actually think there's a chance Stefanski straight up maybe views Hunt as the more talented runner than Nick Chubb. And I know that might sound crazy because I'm super high on Nick Chubb's talent. I always have been. Like, he really popped in yards created. He still has one of the best figures in yards created per attempt on outside carries that I've ever charted. I mean, the dude is ridiculous, but so is Kareem Hunt. I think we could be looking at a true like 55-45 timeshare, and you're paying, man, like top 10 overall price for Nick Chubb. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I would like over Chubb, including the receivers in that range, like Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. I've seen Chubb slip a little bit recently. I don't know if that was maybe just randomness in a few drafts, but in general, I've really shied away from Nick Chubb. I've pretty much drafted like even before the Damian Williams opt-out thing, I was drafting Clyde Edwards-Helaire over Nick Chubb like every day of the week. I pretty much have not taken Chubb over Mixon or Drake or Eckler or any of those guys once, and I don't really plan to. I even like Josh Jacobs like a lot more than Chubb this year, just because I think their rushing floors are pretty similar. And in fact, I actually think Jacobs' rushing floor might be even better. So yeah, Chubb has been a big fade for me, and maybe I'll look like an idiot for this because he could seriously just go nuts in the Browns scheme, especially now that they have 2 good tackles between Conklin and Wills. I mean, Jedrick Wills was like one of the best picks that in the draft this past year. But yeah, I just think Hunt is going to push for some early down work because he's just that good, and we know what what kind of receiver Hunt is, and like Scott's been saying, man, like these targets are 2 to 3 times more valuable than a carry, and Chubb might see his carries dip, and he's definitely not going to see the ball a ton in the passing game.
Yeah, I think that all makes total sense. What were you going to say, Scott?
Yeah, there's just like once you go bell cow or bust, like you don't look back and you just stare at ADP, and there's some guys who just jut out and make absolutely no sense whatsoever. I think Chubb is easily one of the worst picks in drafts. Kareem Hunt outscored him in 6 of 8 games last year when he came back from the suspension. And Kareem Hunt's going 3 rounds later, but I wouldn't draft Kareem Hunt either. Mark Ingram's going in the 4th round. Marlon Mack is going in the 7th round. These are all guys where if you if they fell 4 rounds by ADP, I still wouldn't draft them. I know that sounds like insane to other people, but it's just like, this is what I do every year, and every year it's profitable, and ADP doesn't adjust, and just keep exploiting it.